hello everyone, it's Dribble, and welcome back to Fire Emblem, the Morrow's Golden Country. Uh, it's not gonna... Today's episode is gonna be another interlude map, so not gonna be any combat, but it's story, so... Chapter 9X, at sea. Survivors from the Epistine Vessel are allowed to travel with Blair, both as an act of goodwill and to appeal to Epistia. Several days have passed with almost nothing of them. A rare moment of peace within the oft-turbulent lives of those aboard. Well, lassie, the winds are favoring us. We're making good time to Epistia. I'd guess we're another 4 or 5 days out at most. Excellent. So, what's your plan anyway? Dragging Epistia into this war? That's not quite how I phrase it, but I suppose you could see it that way. Well, the Epistians are normally a pacifistic nation. They've historically stepped in during major conflicts. I'd call the extreme invasion worthy of their consideration. I suppose. Never been one for politics myself. All my disputes are settled either with a sip of a whale or a good clubbing. You'd call this war a large-scale clubbing. Be more complex, though. Indeed. You have nothing better to do. I'd say give your allies a holler. Depending on how the cards fall, these may be your last peaceful moments for a long while. I'm sure everyone's got a lot on their minds. That's what I do with the crew anyway. Good idea, Captain. Remember correctly, there's also some pirate run shops in this boat. It wouldn't hurt to see what they have available. Yeah, there's no base, so I'll just get started. Units marked with a light rune have special bonuses for talking. If you do not wish to speak with everyone for whatever reason, it's a good idea to speak to with any units which are marked like this. Down. There we go. Lady, have you been keeping well? It's truly an honor to see you. I should be saying that to you, Stefan. You've been such a valuable ally. You're flattering, the lady, but I'm just doing my duty. I know I can push myself further and service all the better. If you say so, just don't overdo it, please. No promises, my lady. Anyway, I'm off for around 400 laps around the deck of the ship. Pleasure seeing you. Stefan's speed increased by 2. Greetings, my lady. How do you fare? I've been quite alright. What about you, Desmond? Well, I've been well, considering recent events. There's a reason I'm your commander. I handle challenges well. Adaptability has been the key these past few weeks. Never thought I'd have to fight in swamps, or on a volcano. Or on a boat. You sound more surprised about the boat than the volcano. Yeah, again, challenging couple of weeks. Clearly it's getting to me. Also, it doesn't help that I've been without a horse for a while now. Maybe we'll get lucky, you'll find your horse again. Won't hold my breath, my lady. It's alright, Tiamat. It's just a boat. Apologies, my lady. My Pegasus Tiamat here. She's a little stressed. Fickle creatures, Pegasi are. You are alright with carrying both me and Cassius to Mevion. You can't handle a boat? Is there anything you can do? Tiamat, be a good Pegasus? Don't worry, I'm sure this will pass. You will take her out flying for a little. Would that cheer you up, girl? Fine, I'll feed you. Bit early, but you serve us well. Anyway, thank you for checking in, my lady. Good day. Rachel's max HP increased by 3. Ahoy, lass. I just be picking up a few things from Cabin Sid. Every crew has their own way, so I gotta make sure I fit. I'm glad to hear you're getting along. Aye, it'd be quite grand. I hate to speak at ill of me old mates, but, well, lass, to be honest, they were the worst. How could have I known that, though? It's my whole life with them. That'd make any piece of scum your chum. But now I can do what I love about this life. I can explore the seas and see our beauty. And I wouldn't give that up for all the beauty and all of Oman. Hey. Hello, Jeff. Glad to see you're still around. Do you think I'd run off? Probably deserve that. Well, I'm sorry, I didn't mean for it to come out like that. I'm genuinely just glad to have you in our army. Why do you smile like that? Aren't there better people? Aren't there better people to talk? Aren't there better people to talk to? Much as you deny it, you're one of us, Jeff. It's a good future for you. Whatever you say. Meow. What? Is that a cat on this boat? You little critter, get over here. Just looking creased by 2. Yeah, may as well just check it out. I don't think I need anything, but doesn't hurt to look. Hey, how have you held up? How have you held up, Butch? Can't complain. I mean, I could, but that'd just be nitpicking. It's funny, really. One minute I'm clinging to Mevion, trying to get an iota of a glimpse of what I thought I felt. The fleeting feeling of fighting for just cause, like the revolution. I thought I'd lost it forever, frankly. Yeah, I'm starting to think I feel it again, fighting here. I don't know if Peggy told you anything of me. She'd probably just talk about it when I almost died. She saved my life, and yeah, I appreciate it. But in a way, your motley gang saved me a second time. So, not bad for someone as as you. Give me a reason to fight beyond just searching for said reason. Well, hello there, young lady. How have you been holding up, Peggy? Hard to say. On the one hand, I hate both with every fiber of my being. On the other hand, at least this isn't a boring adventure. Good work, keeping things interesting. You're welcome. I mean, you're part of why we made it this far. You're why we ended up Kiana's in the first place. You're damn right, I'm the true hero here. Well, I was just joking there, but it's saying that actually felt real good. I'm glad to hear. Look out, world, you can't stop me now. Peggy's strength increased by 2. Yippee! Greetings. How goes it, milady? Is the boat treating you well? As well as you'd expect? How have you been? Frankly, I'm torn. On one hand, this relative peace has been quite lovely. I've heard it's what true warriors strive for, and they have a point. On the other hand, I don't want to get rusty, lest my guard fail you at the worst of times. Have you asked any of Sid's men to spar with you? Shenanigans axe users may be fortuitous. How about that? They all ran off when I suggested that. Wonder if they saw me cleaning up Pete's gang and got scared. You say cleaning up, you mean just taking them down, maybe taking their gold. But I see if their ill-gotten gains may as well serve a grander purpose. Since men really think I'll snatch up the treasure like that? Well, thanks for checking in. Fancy seeing you here, Fancy seeing you here, Blair. What's up? Just checking in. How you been, Natasha? I've been splendid. It's been a wild ride getting here. I live for that. Oh god, it's coming one more, sorry. Sorry. It's a wild ride getting here, and I live for that. Do you Frank, my village? It's great, of course. But it's not really what I'd call exciting. Who knew that you turning up nearby would result in all of this? It still doesn't feel right dragging you along like this. You don't get it, Blair. There's nowhere I'd rather be. It's been far too long since I've last seen you, and hey, this is as good an excuse as any to stick around. I want you dying without me. I'm glad to hear that. You should be. I'll keep you alive one way or another. Tasha's resist increased by 2. Perhaps the Dulcians would have much to gain from allying with southern pirates. And again, this Sid's quite the rare breed of man. Not everything needs to be some political power play, can it? I suppose that's a fair point. Besides, what would we gain out of it? Once your dolls trade, it's either overland or through warp magic. The sea-based invasion is quite unlikely. It'd just be a truce for those rare moments we need to see. An invaluable resource, but one at a steep cost for little benefit. Keeping pirates on one side sounds like a fool's errand. Yeah, Albacore's got a good thing going. As I said, Sid's different. When I said it's a fool's errand, I never specified who the fool was. The man has immense sway over the king, yet squanders it. Of course, there may be factors of which I am unaware, but as it stands, it's puzzling. Just the way I see it, it goes. Perhaps what you need is a bit more faith in people. Whatever you say, Blair. It'd help make sure your back stays unstabbed. Connect's defense piece by one. You seem deep in thought, Neil. Ah, Blair. Being here just had me thinking. Have you ever noticed that the realms of animal magic have certain limitations? As one of those limitations appears to be with water. For one reason or another, the forces driving animals seem incompatible with water, at least directly. Never not thought to notice that, but I guess you're right. Though our magic can still interact with it in a sense. Of course, fire, magical or not, will always boil a liquid. Likewise, electricity will course through it. But ice magic, isn't that basically water? That's slightly more complex. I've been meaning to test it myself. But I believe the current prevailing theory is that ice is a subset of wind. Specifically, using wind to cool off and freeze the water in the air. That's why most functional ice spells involve wind in their scripts. As for why water can't directly be called upon, it's one of our greatest mysteries. There's propositions, of course. Some believe water is simply too complex for such a primal force, while some think it has something to do with the water within living things. But I'm rambling now. Apologies, Blair. You've nothing to apologize for. I enjoy learning from you. Ah, Blair, how are you holding up? I'm well, all things considered. It's been an exhausting road. You know what? Thanks for all of this. I'm probably the only reason you've made it this far. Don't undersell your own skills, both on and off the battlefield. That's the thing. You're a greater fighter than I could ever be. And you've practically been my tactician. I owe everything up to this point to you. If you insist. Anyway, if you haven't, you should check on the others. As always, it's great to see you. Still trying to get me to open up, ain't ya? I know your game, lady. Not paying your taxes. It's hardly anything like that, Agnes. Just wanted to check in with everyone. Sid's client is your client, and that goes both ways. If Sid's our ally, then you're one of our allies as well. Guess so. Still, no real point growing any closer. Once you're in our Pistia, we go our separate ways. Fair enough. Well, now I'm being a downer. Don't try and tell me I ain't. Guess you can always find Sid again if you want to see a face that's cool like me. And there. I think my aim's getting better. Well, Blair, I didn't notice you. I'm just practicing my archery. It's nothing remarkable. Probably say that you're a valuable member of our army. Really? You're not just saying that, right? Of course not. I'm glad to hear that, but I'm still not good enough. That's why I have to keep pushing myself. Become someone that I can be proud of. Very well. Just know that you're doing great as is. The spray of the ocean. I could get used to this. Greetings, Cassius. Well, Lady Blair, don't go sneaking up on me like that. So, what do you need anyway? I was just checking in. I heard you mention the ocean spray. Right. Yeah. Well, sounds somewhat silly coming from me, but it's refreshing. Maybe it's just because I rarely experience, but it's nice. You ever think about that? I know, me thinking. Terrifying. No, you're right. It is quite lovely. Keep yourself well, Milady. My pistis knows we need that. Meanwhile, I'll just think a little more. Catches' skill increased by 1. Again, I thank you for letting us travel with you. You've truly been a blessing unto us all. It's nothing, Apollo. We have more than enough room anyway. Anyway, since I've never been to Apistia, is there anything I should know? Funny you should ask. I believe I was visited by a vision. It told me that we will find ourselves in the desert soon. That treasures beyond our understanding are hiding. The lonely Isle of Thunder, the stairways of Delight, the river's open jaws. Those might be important places. I see. If Apistis told you of those, they must indeed be important. I should write them down for you. Thank you for visiting, Blair. You got Apollo's note. You good with your mate class? Good exploration. I believe so. Well then, shall you gaze over the vast horizon? Seas always help to clear my mind after a long voyage. It's truly marvelous, Captain. Almost makes one feel insignificant. Never thought of it. Never thought of it like that. I guess you can see forever here. There'd be a lot to see. We all find something different. I always saw it as a vast land of promise. A land that challenges me to leave my mark on it any way I can. But as I said, that be her real beauty, the meaning you find in it. But there's a comfort in knowing that, no matter what, the worries are meaningless in the grand scheme. Aye. Did you mean what you said back in town? I didn't need to help you back at Lowly? That, of course, lass. Why would I lie to you? But what was the point? Well, if you weren't going to deny me, why I say no to free help? Someone knows how to make the guy feel bad. But hey, let that be teach you something, lass. You gotta fight everyone's battles for them. You don't gotta prove yourself to everyone you meet. Well, I made the last man of me. Mateys pushed it out of his misery. It's alright. I really have been doing everyone's dirty work. Not just for you, but for dolls. I've been soft the womb, lass. But I guess I should have been more honest with you. You're starting now, and I think that counts for something, Captain. You think too highly of me, lass, but thanks. Enough moping. I got navigating to do. A bright path to chart. Maybe I need to chart a path more of my own. Alright, and that's it. Short episode. It was just an interlude, but make sure to like and subscribe to the next episode. Have a nice day. Bye.